this is Andrea Towers with TV Guide Magazine and TVinsider.com, and I am here with the cast of The Santa Clauses.
The stockings were hung by the chimney with care in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there.
Come down, no.
Who are you?
I'm Santa Claus.
Tim, you played so many iconic dads. Did working with your own daughter change the approach to how you came into this character to play her dad?
It literally erased the line. You know, all of a sudden, I'm working with Last Man Standing, three girls that became my daughters. So many movies I've had kids on there, Home Improvement, three boys that became my son. I'm on a movie now with a daughter that became my real daughter. My real daughter became her in middle. It blurred a lot of weird lines. It was yet another challenge as an actor to, this is not your kid. Next sentence, this is your kid. I mean, I'm Santa talking to Sandra Claus. There's no way you can get away from doing a scene and you're looking in the eyes of your real daughter and you're seeing it is her. Mm-hmm. That means it was an easy way to be organic. I mean, it's in order working to pretend that's your kid, I'm not pretending. And it just reminded me, the gift of acting, what actors can do is mimic reality. I didn't have to do that here. She made it very easy by being my lovely daughter in the scene with me.
Well, I love that the Santa Claus, the movies at their core are really about family. And it's really cool to me that this series really takes that to another level with you guys working together. Elizabeth, how was it joining this franchise, which, you know, I'm sure you're very familiar with at this point?
Yes. I always say this, it's really an honor to be able to work on the franchise and join it in that way, because it was just, it's still so big and it's still so important to families who watch it every year, and it impacts so many people. And for me to work on it and work on another one, it was just insane. You know, I was so shocked in the first place to have gotten the part, and it was so much fun. And I'm so honored and grateful that I get to be a part of that magic of making a new movie or series.
Elizabeth, you're returning to this franchise after a number of years, and I'm curious, coming back to Mrs. Claus, was there a difference that you found in playing her in this very different state of her life than when the last time you saw her?
In her middle ages? Luckily, I'm also in my middle ages, so we had so much in common. I did love coming back to Mrs. Claus when she's more settled into her role, because we never really got a chance to see her fully there. You know, she was pregnant. She's in the midst of all of her things in the last movie. So I liked seeing her settled. Those were my favorite moments in movies, where we get a little glimpse into the life. And I think her with a book and Coco is right about where she's been for the last 16 years. And it was fun. It was fun with her struggling with her identity, with her struggling with all of that. I thought that was all really fun to play.
Obviously, this is such a beloved franchise, and interesting because, you know, your family is comprised in this movie is comprised of new people, you know, new younger individuals, and then you guys who are the veterans who have been there, you know, since the beginning. What do you think fans are going to enjoy or kind of take away from like new fans and old fans kind of seeing you guys come together in this new series?
When I watch movies, I love feeling the familiar, right? Feeling that idea of home, like I've been here before, like I've walked into a living room that feels comfortable and happy to me. And I think that this show provides that in like lots of it. But I think that we also have these new, bright, comedic actor, amazing talents that bring so much more to it, so many more colors, so many more flavors, and they're so good. And the family is so tight, and we see different parts of me, of Tim, of everything, because we have this kind of fresh, excited, hopeful new group coming in who have the same reverence for it that we do. What do you think, Austin?
Yeah. I think the new and old fans will love like the returning characters to see why they are so iconic and why they're amazing and revered for all these generations. And then like me and the others, we're all the new kids, and feel like also we're going to help the new generation because this is a very like modern take. We're going to help them maybe like see themselves, be familiar, help them learn about ourselves because I know we all learn about ourselves more in filming. So I think we'll just like learn together as we go and feel.
Your character is a lot of fun because you get to come into this franchise as a new character into this very established, beloved franchise, which I think is a lot of fun. I mean, did you feel like you had more of a sense of responsibility coming in as someone new?
I'm a huge fan of this franchise and a big Tim Allen Elizabeth Mitchell fan on top of it. So I was just super excited that I could be part of this, and the writing is incredible. I mean, Jack and the team crafted these characters with so much grounding. Having the chance to talk to Tim about this as well, where it's not just the three movies that lead up to this 6 chapter series, but it's also like the zeitgeist of what Christmas is, both in a cinematic world as well as what it means to people, and biblically and in reality. So the fact that all these pieces fit together, by the time the actor walks in, who's not a producer, not a writer, like your job's easy. It's the world has been created. So a real privilege to step into that world for sure.
What do you think fans are going to love about your character?
I mean, I hope, look, arc wise, I hope fans will love what we seem to love about a lot of Christmas movies, which is ultimately good triumphing over evil and discovering hope and joy. In my case, I play a guy named Simon Choksey, who's a tech bro, single dad. It's his relationship with his daughter that ultimately reminds him about the true meaning of Christmas. So I hope, we live in a world that's a bit cynical and polarized right now. So the idea that this is a show that brings joy to people and focuses on hope over cynicism is, I think, a nice thing that maybe we all need a little bit more of.
Well, I'm so glad that you are now a part of this franchise. I can't wait for everyone to see you in this series. The
Thank
Santa
you.
Clauses premieres with 2 episodes on November 16th on Disney Plus. Thank you again.
Thank you. I appreciate it.